This presentation is for the students of EdTech 640. As you prepare for your presentations, I thought I'd share just a few PowerPoint pointers showing you some of the pitfalls to avoid and make sure that this is a smooth process. Again, we don't want to have you spending a lot of time on the PowerPoint technical side of it, but rather on building the presentations based on what we've come across in the Mayor readings. So I'm going to show you what I recommend for the right way to embed sound. I'm also going to give you a few tips for making this a standalone presentation where your audio is going to play automatically and get your slideshow to advance slides on its own. So for those of you that have a Mac and are using Office, unfortunately I only have the newest version of Office, so I can't show you any of the older versions. I'm assuming that it would work essentially the same way. Don't use this button here where it says Insert Sound and Music. It may be tempting to use that, but I think that's where you're going to run into some of the issues with the sound files not embedding properly. Let me show you an easier way to do it. I've zoomed in a little bit here so you can see. If you go into the Insert menu, you can scroll down into Sound and Music, and then there's one thing that will allow you to record sound directly into PowerPoint. The record sound dialog box looks like this. It's pretty straightforward. You click record, you click stop when you're finished. Notice that you can choose your built-in microphone, or if you have a nicer microphone, you can use that. If you're on a PC, it'll look like this. You'll go to the sound button. Then be sure to choose record sound. In either case, once you've finished, you'll see that you have a little sound icon like this that appears on screen. You can double-click that to play it and listen to what you recorded. When the sound file itself is selected, notice at the top you'll see Picture Tools, which you don't want, and Sound Tools, which you do want. Go ahead and click under Sound Tools and Options. You'll see you have a number of options, including the one here that says Play Sound. By default, it will say when clicked. I think you've all seen that in PowerPoint presentations where you have to click to hear the sound. You want to change that so that it plays automatically. So now you have audio on your slides, and when you go to a slideshow, the sound will start playing automatically. There's no need to click that audio icon to play the sound, which is a good thing. But how do you get the slides to advance without making the users click next for each slide? When you go into the Slideshow tab, you'll see something that says Set Up Slideshow. That gives you a dialog box like this, and it's going to allow you to choose to not advance the slides manually, but using timings if present. So set that, and then you're going to have to do your timings as well. Now you need to choose Rehearse Timings, which will give you a simple little dialog box like this that pops up. It allows you to go through the slideshow, click the arrow that's here on the left that points to the next slide each time the audio is finished, and that way when you save it, you should go into a presentation that will both advance automatically and play the audio that you have attached with each slide. If I were doing this, I would do a test run. I would have each member of the team do 1 or 2 slides just to make sure that you can record audio and go through those steps and then send it to the person who's compiling the project. Make sure that's all going to work so that you don't have the experience of going through and narrating a whole bunch of slides and then finding out that you're not doing it properly. So do a test run, save yourself some agony and potential frustration. Of course, that's not a requirement, that's just a recommendation. We look forward to seeing all your presentations. Be sure they are emailed to myself or Dr. Dodge by the end of the day on Sunday so that we can have them ready for your presentations on Monday. Okay, thank you.